Hey, and welcome to Bit Talk. This is Paul Avendano, but you may know me in the video game world as PPP, Pizzle, and currently on the PlayStation Network, I am Buri Taicho, and this is Bit Talk. Today, we're going to talk about the game Mortal Kombat. I'd like to give a shout out to Kane Corporations. He was the one that asked about this game, so boom, 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 here you go. Mortal Kombat was developed by Midway Games and released on October 8th, 1992 in the arcade, and then it was later ported to home consoles. The day was called Mortal Monday, which was released on September 13th of 1993. Acclaim announced that the game shipped more than 3 million copies, which included the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, the Nintendo Game Boy, and the Game Gear, just those versions. The development team, which originally consisted of, believe it or not, 4 people, Ed Boon and Tobias. They were the creators of the series, and they were later joined by John Vogel and Dan Forden. They were sound designers. Midway asked Boon and Tobias to make a fighting game so they can compete. One thing that made Mortal Kombat different from the top dog Street Fighter was that it wasn't animated. Instead, Midway chose to digitize and use stop-motion animation for their characters. One of the people at Midway wanted to have a game that had Jean-Claude Van Damme, but he was already negotiating with another company about being in their game, so we got Johnny Cage. It took Midway 10 months to develop the game. About at the halfway point, they tested the game, and well, it was a hit with everyone in the office. And this ended up making Midway increase the development time. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering about those digitized characters. Well, that was shot on Tobias's personal Hi8 camera. I'm sure some of y'all don't know what that is, but we'll just say that it's not digital, it has tape. The game was a whopping 8 megabytes in size and only used 64 colors. No, not Nintendo. Coming up with a name wasn't a simple task, and I'm sure those of you that have tried to name something know that it's not easy. Some of the names that they were working with were Kumite, Dragon Attack, Death Blow, and Fatality. Someone wrote combat on a piece of paper, and pinball designer Steve Ritchie was sitting in Boone's office and just casually says, "Hey, why don't you just name it Mortal Kombat?" One thing some of you younger people may not know is, that little rated M for mature. They used to not always be on video games. And, well, we can thank Mortal Kombat for that. This game stirred up a lot of controversy, and it was believed that this violent game was corrupting society. So the United States federal government ended up making the video games create a rating system that we call the ESRB. Mortal Kombat was not only a hit in the arcade, but it was also a hit in the ratings. Electronic Gaming Monthly rated the Genesis version an 8.25 out of 10, and the Super Nintendo version got 1 point less, 7.25 out of 10. GamePro rated the Genesis and the Super Nintendo versions of the game a flawless victory of 5 out of 5. Game Master rated the Genesis version and the Super Nintendo version at 81%. And lastly, Nintendo Power shows mercy and rated it a 3.875 out of 5. That's a weird number to rate a game. Oh yeah, and the Sega CD version, we don't talk about the Sega CD version. That version had way more hype than Drake does. That version lagged a ton. And you would think because it was on a CD that it would be the closest thing to the arcade version. But it was slightly better than the Genesis version. And graphics-wise, it barely beat the Super Nintendo version. Not to mention, it had load time. Ugh. Now, if you're wanting to play something that's similar to the arcade version, well, you have to check out the Amiga and also the MS-DOS version. How many of you know what MS-DOS even means? They were released in 1994, and, well, yeah, If you want to check them out, feel free. Our sponsors got us only so far, so, well, we had to reach out and get another sponsor, which helped keep the lights on and, well, helps me to keep drinking clean water. Anyway, let's hear from our sponsor. I'm not gonna road rage today. Nothing's gonna make me mad.
You suck.
Need gas. Oh God! Jeez. Go ahead and cut me off just to get over. You don't even have any brake lights that work.
Finish him.
It's not that serious. Alright, well, on home do we go. Alright. Looks like a good spot.
Test your might.
Seriously? You didn't see that I was getting ready to park over there? Ugh.
Finish her.
No, it's not that serious.
Do you have voices inside your head that talk to you? Do they? They really don't understand. Those voices that are counseling you don't have your best interest in mind. Do yourself a favor and get the help that you need from professionals that care about your mental health. Please call toll-free 1-800-546-3557. That's 1-800-546-3557.
This product may not help you entirely. In fact, it may be something to help you cope with the voices. Sometimes they talk to me and they tell me that I need to eat some crispy bacon and drink cherry coke. Alright, now the moment you've all been waiting for. The gameplay of Mortal Kombat. Yeah, so there we go. We got some action from Goro, the pre-boss, if you want to call him that. And so with this one, we're going to be playing the Super Nintendo version, just because of the fact that, well, this game needs more than 3 buttons like the Genesis. So, of course, you know, you only have the tournament and options. Before we start, I would like to give a shout out to Can Corporations, who, again, suggested this game. So here we are actually playing the game now. It's time to play the game. See this right here? See any games with 3 letters and you see PPP? That's me. Anyway, so yeah, they give you some backstory on characters here. You know, when you're not doing anything. Here's Jean-Claude Van Damme. So alright, let's do this. Just to let you guys know, I did practice, because yeah, the last time I played this one, the first Mortal Kombat, woo, I couldn't tell you how long ago it was. Probably when this was actually still new. So let's be Scorpion. There you go. You get these matches. You get your 2-on-1, your handicaps. Then you get a mirror match. Which, one thing I found out from this game is, like, if I were to die and pick Sub-Zero, I wouldn't play Sub-Zero. I would end up playing Scorpion, which I don't understand the point in that, but woo! And I'm wide open for an attack. Oh, roundhouse kick. Oh my good. Wait! I'm not used to hitting a block. I was one of the. Ooh. Hey! Oh! Whew! That was terrible. Oh, in the background, if you couldn't tell, that's Shang Tsung. Your brother's soul is mine. Oh! Oh, man. So Sub-Zero freezes people. Duh. Hey, let's hit block. See? Block. But you can only block so much before I think they... No, I guess you can, but it still takes some health away. Whoa! Oh. Oh, snap. Get off me! Oh, you gave me a roundhouse kick, brother. That was terrible. That was so bad. Alright, let's see. So when this game came out, let's be raiding. When this game came out, I remember because of the, I guess, outcry or the outrage, whatever you want to call it, from moms, you know, that had nothing to do. They, I can't do anything. Hey, I got him. Oh man. Anyway, because there was such an outcry for this game, a lot of kids weren't able to get this game. That, and because you had to be, 17 or older to. Hey, get off me! Ah, Aunt Jemima. What? You would have thought that this is Fist of the North Star. That you couldn't get your hands on this game. It was hard to get your hands on it. So, like, if you were one of the kids that actually had it, you were one of the few that was seen as you became an instant celebrity for having this game. I remember there was a kid in my aunt's neighborhood that had this game on the Sega, and that's when we learned that, hey, this game sucks on the Sega because you only have 3 buttons, so there's a button that you can't use. But they ended up coming out with a 6-button controller, so that kind of solved that, but then that meant you had to convince your parents to buy a 6-button controller. And, well, as an adult, you realize that, hey, your resources are limited, so to buy your kid a controller kind of isn't on the priority list. Oh, you can still play the game? What do you need that for? And then, oh, well, you don't need that for your Nintendo, because every console was a Nintendo. So, yeah, you became a celebrity, and everyone wanted to come over to your house because we wanted to see what the deal was with this game. It's just like, hey, this game's being, they're talking about it, and kids' parents aren't letting them play it. Why is that? Well, then, we ended up playing it, and we found out. And then the Genesis version was the version to have. Oop, I paused it. Because it actually had blood. This one, we're playing this one on the Super Nintendo, as I stated earlier. But there's, you see the, what? Oh, the Super Nintendo had no blood, but I rubbed the magic lamp the right way, and well, we got blood on this one because we won't tell you won't tell you why. Actually, I will. The Game Genie code is actually how we're able to get the blood in, which is oh man. Will I win? Find out on the next episode. Seriously? This is like a terrible gameplay. Oh, you suck. You can't win. Yeah, I can't. This game's harder than like Street Fighter because you get the rolling of the controller, where this one it's kind of like back or down back, block down, this that. We'll just make it we'll play with every character kind of thing because I suck and we get to see all the levels. Another thing that was pretty fun with this game was, if you suck, you can get. I have to win now because this is like I can show you the pit. Oh man. Uppercut into next week, man. Aww. Get him. What? Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Oh. God, seriously? Can't even beat the first guy. I can see it now. You suck. R.I.P. No PPP for this one. Talk about button mashing. Jeez, that's what I feel like I'm doing. Oh. Uppercut, no! This is the only level that if you didn't know how to do fatalities, which that was very easy to not know how to do, you just uppercut him and then you fall into the spikes. But yeah, that isn't happening. I suck. So we just get to see every character. Kano was pretty cool. I remember he would do that like flying cannonball, which don't see that from me because I suck at this game. Oh, we get to play in front of a Shang Tsung. No, he doesn't have any chicken. Oh, I'm glitching. Uh-oh, I'm glitching. I can't deal with the real life sprites. Wait. Oh. Digitization at its worst. Take the green pill or the blue pill. I take no pills because I am straight edge. Oh man, he threw me over. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna be eaten in front of the Emperor in his new groove. What? Oh, I'll punch you in the next week. Hey, that was cool. Back kick. And it's like a get off me kick. If I can do it. Oi! Oh my goodness. Danger. Seriously? Yeah, I'm being... Yes, you suck, so I clap. Who's left? Sonya and Liu Kang, right? So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see how much you suck. I don't even remember how to do any of the moves. Ah, so here's where you fight Goro, is this pit. I remember in the arcades, those eyes that you see back there, being, hey, I did something. Being kind of creepy. What the deuce? Being kind of creepy, just the way that they looked, which they don't really look that way now, but, you know, back then when this was, this was the standard in video game. Hey, I'm not fighting Scorpion or whatever, Sub-Zero anymore. Wait. Yeah. Come in. Oh. Oh, I won one. Why did you lose? Ho ho. I am number one. I am number one. First round 3 of the game. Wait. Got our 90. Wait. 90s 90s attire here for a lady that. Oh yeah. No. Tiger uppercut. Cause I don't know her fate. I don't know anyone's fatalities. I don't remember any of this stuff. All I did was try to practice and try to do moves, and I couldn't get anything. It's just like, okay, well, this is gonna be boring because I don't remember how to do any of it, and I'm gonna pretend like it was back in the day, and I'm not gonna look anything up on the internet. So, oh yeah, Liu Kang, he had that. How did I do that? I did the. Oh, hey, down back. Check that out. I learned how to do something. Woohoo! Hit him with that piccolo. Oh man. Oh, Liu Kang in front of his people. The monks, because he was a monk, right? He was like a Shaolin monk or whatever. Hey, you can't block that. Oh, he threw me like a bad habit. Let's get him. This brought to you by DDP Yoga. Oh, what? You saw that, right? Had the little purple piccolo waves. Okay, well, one more character, and it's Liu Kang himself. I used to see him as a Bruce Lee ripoff, because, well, I mean, just look at him. And let's see. Hey, it's Sub-Zero again. What? Oh, that's right, because I beat Scorpion. How forgetful can you be? But yeah, so this looks cheesy now, right? What? But yeah, this was state of the art back in the day. It was like, whoa, they look real. They got like a video of a person. And, whoa. Seriously?
They got a video of a person they put in a video game. Whoa, that's so cool.
And like we didn't know how they did that. Oh, there's a way that. Oh no, sir! I think it was Mortal Kombat 2. Oh, nice.
Come here, smell my shoulder. It smells delicious. I use Dove soap.
Well, I suck at this game, as you may already know, but I hope this wasn't good on my part. I suck. I couldn't hold up on my end of the deal, but Street Fighter, it'd be a different story. I'd actually be able to get to the end of the game and actually beat it, where here I'm struggling on the second man. Who will be the third man? Find out. But at the time, it was a really at the time it was a game that put itself on the map by how violent it was. And you know, Street Fighter, it was a cartoon, so a lot of people they didn't really see it as being that big of a deal for it being violent because they weren't real people. Where with this one, they actually had real people in the game. Or, well, they took a video of a real person and they put it in the game. So then, you know, oh, it's real people. And, you know, even as terrible as Johnny Cage looks right now, I mean, back in the day, that was like, whoa, are you playing a game? Or is it something else? And then Goro was stop motion animated, which, you know, Wallace and Gromit, pretty cool. But going back and playing it, I mean, if you want to, you can. It's rather hard because, you know, coming from Street Fighter and being good at Street Fighter, you're used to rolling the D-pad and then trying to get some moves down, but can't really do that in this one. This one, I got lucky and stumbled upon Scorpion's spear. Get over here! It was like back low punch. I mean, because of the block button, you only actually have 4 buttons, even though on the Super Nintendo you have 6, because there's a button to block. See, for me, that's why I didn't really like Mortal Kombat, was because, oh, that's stupid, you have to hit a button to block. And I guess that was because I sucked and I couldn't really I wasn't used to having to hit a button for block, where now older I can. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. But to play it, I mean, you can if you want. I probably wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it's kind of cool, but just watch a YouTube video of somebody if you're really curious how the game was, because playing it's not easy. The game has not aged well at all. Granted, it helped change video games. I mean, we have the ESRB because of this game, or this is, you know, the straw that put it over, brother. But as much as I sucked, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any recommendations, any requests, feel free to go and post a comment and let me know what game you would like for me to do. If you like the video as terrible as my gameplay was, maybe you like the content beforehand, you can give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't. You don't have to do that. I am against going with the sheeple. So don't be sheeple and follow. Wink, wink. You can't see me winking right now because my webcam's covered. But yeah, feel free to do so. If you like this, you can watch some more of the older videos, and maybe there's something there that'll inspire you to request something. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to King Corporations for this game. As terrible as I was, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it other than me sucking. But anyway, this is Paul Avendano with Bit Talk, and have a good one.
Peace.
Peace all.
Hold it down, baby, for life.